An all-new version of the company's bestseller. It looks like Jaguar's hungry. Let's take a look at this redesigned 2016 Jaguar XF. In the luxury segment, exclusivity is something buyers like to brag about. Jaguar has always enjoyed those qualities, but everybody knows that manufacturers need to sell cars in order to survive. That's why I'm standing next to the company's best-selling model, the all-new second-generation XF. Now, when the original model came to market in 2007 to replace the cramped and slightly problematic S-Type, it was a huge success for the brand, with Jaguar moving nearly 50,000 units nationwide. For the second iteration, the company builds on that success by taking design cues from the handsome new XE. Up front, the XF shines brightly with the company's first full LED headlight option attracting your eye. The entire look follows the current Jaguar design theme with cues from the flagship XJ and the compact XE, allowing the XF to take its rightful place between the two sedans. It's also nice to see that Jaguar has trimmed nearly 300 pounds of weight from the previous model, all made possible from extensive use of lightweight aluminum and high-strength steel. The profile looks even more sleek with a 2-inch increase in wheelbase, but a slightly shorter overall length. The wheelbase increase means the interior is now much more spacious, with most of the additional room going to rear seat passengers. Under the hood, Jaguar has dropped the 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder in the US. The 3-liter supercharged V6 becomes the base engine with a 340 horsepower version powering the base trims, while the new XF-S model getting a more powerful 380 horsepower version from the F-Type sports car. From there, buyers can choose between rear or all-wheel drive with power flowing through a revised 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, with less weight and more power, Jaguar says this kitty will sprint to 60 in under 5.5 seconds for the less powerful V6, while the S model should be good for a 5-second sprint to 60. So even though the exterior of the XF may not look entirely new, buyers stepping into the cabin of this redesigned model will see all the changes Jaguar made. Now, the previous model had an infotainment display that didn't really belong in a $50,000 luxury sedan. This new model showcases Jaguar's new In-Car Touch Pro system, which is a 10.2-inch tablet-like screen, which is supposed to work like your iPod. The system can now do pinch, it can do swipe, it can do zoom capabilities, which Jaguar also claims is actually the fastest in the business. I'm also really impressed with the simple and clean layout. There's not really too many buttons in the center stack. Everything in here has a pretty logical layout, and of course, as this is Jaguar's mid-size sedan, this is a pretty nice interior with soft touch, high-quality materials found throughout. Now, another thing that Jaguar wants to showcase is their new integrated driveline dynamics, or IDD is what Jaguar calls. The system is basically controlled from these little buttons here, which you can cycle between a race, normal, eco, and snow mode, where the system will actually alter the all-wheel drive system based on the surface condition. Now, expect the new Jaguar XF to hit showrooms in the winter of 2015, with pricing not yet announced, but expected to be somewhat close to the previous model. For Redline reviews at the 2015 New York International Auto Show, I'm Sophion Bay.